Hear you, this is Lord Potato, and, you're probably wondering, oh, I thought this would be the what if Naruto had, wait, no, what if Naruto can summon mythical creatures, part 2? No, I actually wanted to do this one, then the other one. Yeah, this is, Madara Uchiha. No way, not Madara Uchiha. This is what if Naruto had Madara Uchiha, or I mean not had Madara Uchiha, was the grandson of Madara Uchiha and had Excalibur. Part freaking remember way. Okay, so this is the part 7 for what if Naruto was the grandson of Madara Uchiha and had Excalibur. Um, what's it called? So last time that I left off is where the fourth Hokage was kicked out of office, and because of some random bullshit law that I just made, and well, the second Hokage made so no Uchihas were allowed to become Hokage, but they never took a DNA test when Minato became Hokage, and so yeah, that was happening. Um, so Minato was kicked out, and Donzo did um send out some ambus to Orochimaru's hideout. Orochimaru can also come back, but if he does any like experiments, yeah, he's not allowed. So yeah. So when he goes to Orochimaru's hideout, Orochimaru does not have Naruto here. Orochimaru is not like allies with the Akatsuki sort of. They only talk, just destroying the Leaf Village and all that. The Akatsuki will not tell Orochimaru the hideout and all that, so Orochimaru doesn't tell the Akatsuki the hideout. But Naruto was going to Orochimaru's hideout just for to see if he can what's called reanimated these to see if he can reanimation someone that he wants to see. That is Madara Uchiha. He wants to see if Orochimaru can reanimation his grandfather and his grandmother. Well, not his grandmother, but his grandfather for sure. And that is Madara. So he gets there and he kind of goes down. The Ambos are still talking to Orochimaru and all that. And so, since the Ambos are can't go, they walk past some kid. This is Naruto. Of course, Naruto does not have a hood or a mask on. Orochimaru, it's just like everyone knows him that everyone knows that this is Naruto going to the sound base, except for the Ambos. Everyone in the base actually already knows Naruto comes there just to ask a favor and all that. And he's pretty freaking dangerous. Do not piss him off and all that. So town ninjas don't even try. So yeah, and oh yeah, and he gets to Orochimaru and the Ambus. One of the Ambus did kind of recognize Naruto. It's just Naruto's hair is kind of getting longer. It's a little bit longer. It's like at least Madara's hairstyle, but it's kind of shorter than Madara's hairstyle. So he kind of walks in, and then Orochimaru kind of annoyed that, not annoyed, but he's kind of tired and all that from getting his ass kicked from the Fort Okaya and all that. So when he turned around and said, "Who is it?" and he looks at it, and since Naruto kind of looks like Madara Uchiha, he's like, Madara Uchiha." He's just stuttering, and Naruto's like, "No, that's my grandfather." Then Orochimaru just rub his eyes and then looks at Naruto and says, "Oh, Naruto." And when we almost heard Naruto, so Naruto was gonna say, "Can you summon my reanimation my grandfather?" And since Orochimaru already knows that it's his grandfather's Madara Uchiha, he asked Naruto why. And then Naruto just said, well, I want to actually meet him, how talented. He can also want him to train me, how powerful he was, and all that. And Orochimaru just says, problem here is that I need the body of Madara to even reanimation him. Isn't that the body or the bloody? Flip, I forgot. And so yeah, I need the body and blood of Madara. And then Naruto was like, "Eesh, oh, okay." So that's what Orochimaru said and all that. And also before Naruto get to leave, Orochimaru just said that the Leaf Ninjas are kind of looking for you. So that plan of yours kind of worked. The one that he told me not to destroy the Root Onbu's base and all that. The plan to get rid of the Fort Hokage, even how that plan is actually really true, that story and all that. Of course. And of course the Onbus were gonna try to go back, and then Kabuto was gonna be like, can I help you? I think Kabuto said, weren't you guys gonna leave or something? And these guys are Root Onbus, not Onbus, so yeah. And the Onbu just said, wait, there was a kid just walked past us. And Kabuto was like, oh, you must be looking for Naruto? You mean Madara's grandson? Or, well, he said Naruto. And they said, yes. And they just like, well, Naruto's right now talking to Lord Orochimaru. And then Orochimaru tell Naruto that Danzo is the new 5th Hokage. And, yeah, the new Hokage, and he's a 5th Hokage. And Minato is set to become only a citizen. He cannot become any ninja. He can't become a ninja no more. So Naruto, with the grin, he's just smiling like, yes, yes, that actually worked. And also, your brother and sister are now getting absolutely just tortured by the villagers because they are the Nine Tails. And Naruto says, that's great, that's even better. And so, that's happening. What's it called? And also, Jiraiya and Tsunade are either to be requested to help Danzo, but if they see any kind of like trying to bring Minato back into Hokage position, then the Sanins are probably gonna be executed. Not executed, but kicked out of the village. I see, so banished. So yeah, that's what Orochimaru just explained to Naruto. And Kabuto was like, okay, just wait. I think he's almost finished. He knocks in the door and says, Lord Orochimaru. And Lord Orochimaru just said, what do you want, Kabuto? Kabuto. Kabuto said, the root Onbus are still here, wanting to talk to Naruto in there. So yeah, Orochimaru, oh yeah, it seems that they kind of notice you. Do you ever even care about people just seeing you and all that? Well, sort of, but I didn't actually expect people to be from the Leaf Village, since you always hate the Leaf Village and all that. Orochimaru says, that is true. Whatever. You can either have an option to go to the village or stay as a rogue. Is there an option just for me to visit and that's all? Because I still want to travel and all that. I think he's got to talk to Danzo and all that. So yeah. So he looked out. He kind of opened the door. He saw Kabuto and the Root Onbus. And Orochimaru said, but this is Naruto. And Naruto was like, okay. So the Root Onbus talked to Naruto, and Naruto said, yes, but no. I actually want to talk to Danzo. And so they said, okay. So all the Root Onbus and Naruto go back to the Leaf Village. They did see some like cloud ninjas, just like around the part. Well, the arm was kind of sensitive, but Naruto sensed it also, and so he kind of doesn't like the Cloud Ninjas neither. He doesn't like any nation. Yeah, so he kind of just noticed him, and one of the almost were about to go, but Naruto just speed blitzes one of the Cloud Ninjas, grabbing him from the neck and saying, "What are you doing in this village?" And the Cloud Ninja was like, What is a kid doing here?" And of course, Naruto not giving a shit right now. Pull out Excalibur just to slice his head over. And also, I know someone did ask me for Excalibur to actually be a katana, not an actual sword. You see here, the leaf. Well, I mean the nations, the where everyone can use chakra. It's only in one region. There's another region where there's Camelot and all that. So there's actually our swords and this earth. Since I made it like that. And since that happening, he does have a sword, but for the ninjas it looks weird because it doesn't look like a normal katana and all that. So yeah, leave me alone. I'm not gonna change Excalibur to a katana. I like the sword, just normal like that. So yeah. But the katana looks like, well, not the katana, the sword looks like this. Sword. Yeah, it looks like this. With a handle. Let me get a blade picture. So okay, the blade looks like this. What Naruto has. Uh, of course. Since he kind of looks like Madara and all that, and some of the clown ninjas did realize that it kind of looked like Madara and all that, so they kind of got scared. The other two that were with the ninja, with the other one, they did try to kill Naruto, but some of the was kind of block it, and then Naruto speed through. He kind of just speed around the ambus and then kill the other two. And then the ambus just couldn't see the speed because Naruto's super fast. He only been using that sword and not one of his special abilities. Of course, he can unlock his Sharingan and free will. So I already made two Sharingans for him. So his Mannequin looks like this and his internal looks like this. I was thinking of making one, say like I wanted to make a Sharingan, like an internal Sharingan mixed with like his chaos and chaos magic, since that's what X Arthur had when he was in the Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know if that's a manga. They did that already in the anime. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Um, this this series is kind of gonna take a little bit longer than any other series because I really want to just explain so many details to show you in your imagination or whatever how it is. Also, someone asked me to give him all the 10 Commandments. This is not what if Naruto had all 10 Commandments. Naruto only has full counter for magic, chakra, and physical. I don't even know if that's a commandment. I think that isn't a commandment. But he also has what's it called? Esther Rosna's love commandment and the uh fate commandment. I think it was the one that if you tell a lie you will turn to stone. So yeah. He also has sunshine. If I can remember all of them that I gave him. Um he also has chaos magic. So it's basically Arctic Angel magic with like darkness magic put together to make chaos magic. He can also extract both of them out just to use Arctic and then demon magic. But he always likes using chaos magic. Well, sort of. Naruto kind of likes using both sides. What's that? Um, you can also do a lot of things. I think I explained this, and either it was episodes one episode, part 5 or 6. I can't remember which one. I explain all his abilities. And I'm probably gonna have to write them all down because I name lots of abilities. And so yeah. Also later I will do the what if Naruto had, well, not had, can summon mystic creatures. And if you already know what mystic creature I'm already giving him, already gave him one. Yeah. Um yeah. So yeah. Uh yeah. Okay, so let me go back. So Naruto legit just turned his sword. He fell down the ground. So he let go of the sword. So the sword just disappears. It goes back into where what's it called? Where Marilyn was at. I've almost forgot her name, but it's Marilyn. Where she's at. So yeah. So yeah, that's it goes back to Marilyn and all that. And he goes to the gate, and some Jonies kind of saw this guy, and he says, "Hold there, what is your name?" And Naruto says, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze Pendragon." I mean, wait, not Pendragon, Uchiha. And they're like, "Damn it, this is Naruto. If we kill him, then that means, well, before he can say anything, he said, "But you're banished, so you die." And Naruto just pull out Excalibur again and slashes through both the Jonas' face. "I'm not banished. I got unbanished, dumbasses." Let's go with weapon. It disappears. He goes back to Maryland. Um. So yeah. Also, there's someone always watching him, and that is what they call Itachi. He's always watching Naruto just in case he does anything and he needs backup. Because Obito did kind of told him to go always watch Naruto just in case he does anything. And that happens. Um, so Naruto just walk around the village and then sees Shikamaru and Choji just talking to like Ino and Sasuke, and well, Sasuke kind of starts being friends with like both well, he still likes Narwi, but when it comes to Menma, because Menma has become more cocky or more angry against everyone, so he just hates Sasuke now. And since that happened, Sasuke stops being friends with Menma. Narwi is also friends with the others, and of course Menma is just like, "I hate all of you. I hate all of you. Damn it, just die." And that happens, and they're just like, "Damn it." And Kushina, of course, since she's someone that also did kind of involved with the whole thing, she's only civilian. She cannot become a Jonin or Chunin or Genin at all. That's what Danza said. Except for the kids, if they can change their attitudes, yeah. There's some that still kind of hates Menma and Narwi. But Naruto was getting escorted by the Amos around the buildings. Of course, Naruto could also get on the buildings, but he just likes walking around. Doesn't care. No one can touch him. And then he sees Shikamaru just talking to Choji, and of course Naruto can easily just says he said to one of the Amos, "Okay, before I go to Lord Dawn's, I want to actually talk to some people." The Amos just said, "Fine." And so he kind of went towards Shikamaru and Choji. Also, Ino was there, but she was talking to Sakura and Sasuke, and Naruto's there. And Naruto walks up to Shikamaru and Choji. And I did say that Shikamaru and Choji just doesn't hate Naruto since they were kind of friends and all that. And Shikamaru is like, excuse me, sir, can I help you? And Naruto says, well, yes, Shikamaru, can I play? And Shikamaru was like, wait, you know my name? Like, he sits down and he says, Choji, you want more food or what? And Choji was like, huh? Wait, what? And one of the waitress was like, do you want more food? And Naruto said, yes, for my friend here, Choji. And so the waitress does get the food and Naruto pays for the food. Because Naruto is kind of rich, cause Kakuzu is someone that, makes the money and all that, and he gives some of the money to, Naruto. So of course, and Choji was like, "Ooh, food," but he was so confused with the is. And Shikamaru was like, "Huh? Who are you?" And Naruto's like, "Hey, did you really forget about me? I know my hair kind of grew longer, but since the last time I saw you, but you can't just forget about me, Shikamaru. I know I've been banished for a while. You got banished at 12 years old, and that whole Konoha destruction. He was 13." And now he's 14. And Shikamaru and Choji are also 14. And Shikamaru was like, so who are you? And Naruto said, well, my name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze Uchiha. He doesn't say Pandragon yet. And Shikamaru was like, Naruto? Holy crap, your hair grew longer. You got more muscular because, of course, Naruto always trained with all that. So, of course, he's going to be a little bit more buffer and all that than in normal canon, because in this canon, I mean, this what if he kind of takes his training a little bit more serious in magic and chakra control and all that. And so that's happening. I'm sorry if I yawn. So yeah, Shikamaru just looks at Naruto, says, holy crap, Naruto. Your hair is longer, of course. And Choji was shocked that he heard Naruto and say, Naruto, thanks for the food though, but dang, your hair is long. I barely even realize you. Because his hair is, since his hair is kind of long, I wanted to mention this, but this hair side, yeah, it's kind of blocking his eye, so kind of looks like that. Kind of blocking one eye. And of course, Shikamaru did not notice this, so he's like, Naruto, dang, your hair is long, and all that. And so they talk and talk, and since he was banished at 12 years old, it's been 2 years. And Shikamaru says, it's been 2 years since you're gone. Yeah. And yeah, so that's happening. Wait, I should stop singing. No. Okay. So yeah, Naruto is right now just talking to Shikamaru and Choji, and Ino noticed this one kid with black hair and like it's kind of long, and she kind of just fall in love with him. She was like, "Wow, who's that guy?" Because of course she's a little more buffer and all that, and of course I don't remember if I add any ships to this. No, I don't think I. No, I never added any ships to this one at all. I never even mentioned anything. Of course, Ino is not going to be the ship at all. No, it's Haki that I add to the ship for this. A like OC character for Haku's sister. So yeah, Haki is the ship for Naruto. I just want an overpowered child for Naruto. Yeah. Basically, that kid is just going to have a very, 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 very long name. And yeah. So Ino just goes out and asks, well, she asks Shikamaru and Choji, who's this kid? And Choji and Shikamaru just said, this is Naruto. Are you blind or just dumb? And kind of just smacks Shikamaru in the head, but of course Naruto uses some chopsticks to block that punch and says, can you please not hit my friend? And was like, wait, if you're Naruto, why is your hair longer? Why are you in the village? I thought you were banished 2 years ago. Well, Lord Donzo said I was unbanished and some Ambus kind of went back for me. So I'm here. What do you want? And she said that, wait, alright, that Donzo's the new 5th Hokage since the 4th Hokage is a Uchiha. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm also an Uchiha. But guess what? Since I'm an Uchiha, I already unlocked my Sharingan a while ago. And yeah, so you better. I think I did tell him that he unlocked his Sharingan when he was younger and all that. And his Manikyon and Eternal was also around there also. So yeah, that's happening. And just said, wait, you have a Sharingan? Okay, let me see. Naruto does turn on his Sharingan and says, see, I'm not the... Well, my blood percentages are very... My bloodlines are very all different. I have 4 bloodlines in me, so they're all 25% together. Or they're all different 25, 25, 25, so that's all 100% to mix me. And Shikamaru says, wait, you have 25... Wait, not 25. 4 different types of bloodlines? And Naruto said, yes, I have 4 different types. Uchiha, you already see my eyes are in Sharingan. Of course, I can turn them into Manriken Internal. Namikaze, which is kind of fucking useless. Uzumaki, of course, is helpful when I can use my chains. And, well, he says that Namikaze is fucking useless to him because he doesn't use sealing that much. He can use magic sealing. Yeah, it's fucking better than that. Uzumaki is pretty helpful for him because he can do the chains and all that. And he has large amounts of chakra. And then Shikamaru, yeah, that's 3. Wouldn't that be 3 bloodlines? And wait, what is your 4th? I didn't actually say my very last name. Pendragon. And Shikamaru was like, Pendragon? What? And Naruto, yes, Pendragon is my 4th bloodline. It was confusing to me, but I got the hang of it, what it is. And Shikamaru just says, so what is it? So, of course, Menma and Narwi cannot unlock Pendragon because it only goes to one person only. They have it, but it won't be unlocked. They won't get the power and all that. And so Shikamaru was like, so what is it? Naruto just says, well, I can summon a sword out of thin air. So he summons Excalibur. And this is called Excalibur. Only the true chosen ones can hold it. People who have the true bloodline of Pendragon. And Shikamaru was like, damn, that's a nice sword. Why? Wait, that doesn't look like a katana. No, it's from another region. You see, it seems that one of the Pendragons, my Pendragon name, was actually from another region. And then came to the ninja world, with the ninja nation over here that we live in. And Shikamaru was like, huh. So what does Pendragon family is? What is the Pendragon family? So the Pendragon family came from somewhere called Camelot. The Pendragon family is usually people that will become king or queen. Usually the males usually get the Pendragon bloodline. And since Shikamaru is kind of lost, it's like king, queen, what? You see here, it's a different government systems with other nations. There's not Hokages in other nations, and also clan members are usually called noble members, noble families. Um, and in the in this place that's called Camelot, and also it's not a village; it's actually a castle. And they would just look at Naruto just explaining this background of the fourth bloodline. And so King and Queen are completely different from Hokage since two people are actually in power. And since Shikamaru just listened in, he's kind of confused, but he kind of listened in. And then he told about Excalibur's backstory. Only people can hold it and all that, the Pendragons. To be chosen to become the true king of Camelot. Yeah, to become king of Camelot. And since I can wield it, I will become king of Camelot when I leave this nation. Or if I ever do. I have the choice not to leave or not. That is also a thing. I'm also going to tell you about the abilities they do over there. They don't use chakra over there. So he explains to Choji, Shikamaru, and Ino. Ino was staying there, and she's kind of lost with the whole Camelot. And Naruto says, okay, so they don't use chakra. They use something called magic. Magic can come in any different elements, just like normal chakra elements. But magic is more potent and more usable in back over there. There's a lot of things that people usually have their magic in. It can either be earth, well, that's the giants, nature, that is usually the fairies, darkness magic, which that's usually the demon races, and art in light magic, which that's usually the Arctic Angels. The Arctic Angels are usually from the Supreme Goddess, and the demon magic is from the Demon King, or yeah, the Demon King. The fairies are usually from a tree. The giants are also from this one tree that I can't remember. The spirituality tree or something, I forgot. And the humans are usually created from over there instead of from the Sage's Sixth Path. It was created from a thing called chaos magic. Any human over there has chaos magic. Just my chaos magic is more stronger than everyone else, because no one else can actually hold chaos magic. Chaos magic. He just keeps explaining that chaos magic is the power of Arctic angels and the demons together to make humans. But I can use more than chaos magic. And I can use other elements of magic. And Shikamaru is just lost. He's like, okay, do a magic. And Naruto just summons light magic and dark magic. And Shikamaru was like, oh damn, you're not lying. Because they're both just floating in the palm of the hand palm of Naruto. Of course, he was like, there, I don't need to even do it's not even hand signs. And that's the problem with magic. You don't need to do hand signs. And Shikamaru was like, damn. Holy shit, I never actually knew you were that fucking amazing, or damn. So yeah, that's happening to, that's what Shikamaru was telling him. Also, Kiba was going over there. Of course, Menma, Kiba, and Hinata were talking all that. Of course, Menma hates how everyone hates him. But everyone hates him because he's the ninth elf. He's like, everyone should bow down to me. Even if I'm an Uchiha, I should be. Also, people should be bowed down to me. And Naruto just looks up and looks at Benma and said, "What's up, loser?" And Shikamaru and Choji and Ino was like, "What?" They look at Menma. Also, Sasuke and Sasuke and Naruto looked at Naruto when he was explaining to Ino and Shikamaru and Choji, but they couldn't hear what he was saying. And when Menma came, Naruto was like, So she kind of grabbed Sasuke's arm a little tighter because Menma has been kind of abusive to Narwi. She's like, he's like, give me the goddamn nine tails. I should belong. Everything should belong to him. So yeah, Menma's a little more stubborn and everything. He's like, he wants all the power. So Menma was like, what did you say to me? Don't you know I'm the fourth Hokage's son? And Naruto says, no, you used to be the fourth Hokage's son until the fourth Hokage actually was turned into a civilian. So you are now a civilian son. So shut your ass down and shut up. And of course, Menma didn't like that. And of course, some of the Amos were about to jump in, but of course, Naruto pull out Excalibur and just like, move and your neck will be slashed into nothing. And then Menma says, don't you know who I am? I have the goddamn Nine Tails with me. Which Naruto did not like this bullshit, so he kind of did this magic ability, and he just said, "What?" He was like, "You want screw this?" Because he already found the jutsu of how to taking the Chuchurikis out. So that's what he did. He did some hand signs and just grabbed Menma from the stomach and then ripped the nine tails out of him really fast because Naruto has a lot of chakra. So kind of ripped the nine tails and puts it inside himself. And Menma was like, what the? And then Naruto said, go back to your mindscape. Your mindscape does not have the nine tails, so I just stole it from you. And Menma was like, no, that can't be. And of course, Naruto, not really caring no more, does a fire magic. And of course, this fire magic is blue, because, dude, why not? He went, how about just chill, man? Chill flames. Yes, that's the blue magic flames called chill flames. So, yeah, he just told him to chill, man, with chill flames. And kind of hurt Menma back. And Hinata was about to be like, "Hey, you're not allowed to, you're not allowed to hit the fourth Hokage's son." And of course, Naruto just used some bloodlust on Hinata and Kiba, and they were shaking. And of course, Ino and Shikamaru and Choji and Sasuke with Naruto and Sakura are all shaking. They're like, "There's a lot of bloodlust." Naruto just says, "Dare fuck with me and I fucking end your life." And some of the Amos just says, Naruto, you know you still have to go to the Hokage. And Naruto turn off with bloodlines and he's like, oh right, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to go. So he bows down to Shikamaru and Choji and Ino and he says, well bye guys, I'm gonna have to go to the Hokage first. So that's what he does. He goes to the Hokage. And Danzo was like, man, why is he taking forever? I know that they did say they found Naruto, but did. So Dawes was kind of worrying and all that, but he's not at the same time. He knows if any villager does try to attack Naruto, he can just put them in executor, or Naruto can easily kill them. And he can just blame it on the Nine-Tails brat. Probably Menma. He doesn't like Menma. Narwi, on the other hand, he kinda doesn't hate Narwi much, because Narwi just doesn't like be arrogant way too much. But Menma, he's just like, I can just blame it on Menma. Way too arrogant and annoying. So yeah. So Naruto gets there and just says, well, Danzo, hello Danzo. And Danzo says, oh, hello Naruto. And Danzo there's just told he did a hand signal to the Ambus to go. And told the Ambus to go. And Danzo says, have a seat, Naruto. You know what this is about, right? Naruto said, I have a clue. What? So Danzo does say and explains about how he unbanished and he can come back to the village and all that. And no one else will attack him and you can have the you can become a tuning. Like yeah, skip the freaking rank up Ganny because Minato was the one that did that. So that happened and he just said that and that. And he was also thinking of bringing Orochimaru back and kicking out the two Sonins out of here. Because since that's Minato and all that. Uh, Naruto had a request. I actually wanna explore the nations before coming back to this village, and wanna do a 2 year training skip before coming back to this village. So yeah, um, he also said about the Akatsuki, since he's a part of the Akatsuki to Danzo. Danzo already knew that, and of course, Naruto that explained that the Akatsuki are usually being used by a one person in the shadow as a member, but his name is White Zetsu and Black Zetsu. He lies way too much to everyone, saying that he wants to create world peace. That's what Madara wishes and all that, but really he wants to bring someone back to life so he can destroy the earth. And so that's what's happening. And so Donzo sees it. I see. So yeah, he does that. And Marilyn does says uh this is what we're gonna skip back to the Akatis. And Naruto and Donzo are explaining things and all that. And Marilyn just says, I would like to explain what everyone, so everyone does gather up and all that. And she looks at White Sister and Black Sister, and Black Sister was like, what, you want me? And they walk up and say, yeah. And she does like the magic of, if you tell a lie, you would turn to stone. Whatever body parts would turn to stone. Yes, because she knows a bunch of magic spells. I would figure out. She probably does know that. If you tell the truth, then yeah. She said, uh, because, and everyone's confused or like, wait, what? So tell the truth, and you will not turn to stone or body parts. If you do lie, your life will affect you by turning one of your places to stone. White says and black says like what? And then um uh Obito was like, what is this? And she just gave him the note about, I think White Zetsu and Black Zetsu are, yeah, White and Black Zetsu are kind of lying, or I mean Black Zetsu is a liar. It's like one of the traitor. And so he gave him a list of what he actually wants to know. And so this is a list to tell Zetsu, White Zetsu and Black Zetsu. He tells them, okay, are you trying to help the Akatsuki to bring back Madara, Uchiha, and bring world peace? And they say yes. Are you trying to bring someone that was steal away to destroy this world? And he says no, and his hand for Black Zetsu's side turns to stone. And they're like shocked. They're like, what? And then he says, what is the infamous Tsukiyomi? Is it something um to make everyone's dream come reality? Or to make world peace? Or is it something to destroy the world? He says, something to bring people the world peace. And the White Zetsu other side kind of turned to stone. And Obito is seeing what is happening. I see. Then last question. This is the last and third question. Who? Hmm, let me think. What is your biggest goal? Is your biggest goal to help the Akatsuki and achieve their goal to making everyone have peace, or is your biggest goal to turn everyone into dead bodies and then destroy this world and use the chakra fruit to destroy the world? And of course, Black Sister said the first one, and I'm not gonna say again. And fully he turned to stone. And Obito was like, no way. He was like collecting the Jinchuriki keys together to make the Sage of Six Path to bring out someone and all that. The the second one and all that. He said the first one was the second one to actually destroy it and bring, well, use all the nine Jinchuriki keys to bring back some person like Madara, and then use him as a vessel to turn him into someone named Kaguya. And of course, that's what happened. And yeah, I'm killing off Black Zetsu. And he fully turned into stone. He was like, no, turned into stone. And so the Akatsuki felt like they're being used. So that's what they stopped using. They stopped collecting the Jinchuriki. Because if they just destroy the world, then that means just makes a bigger chaos of world. So the Akatsuki just said, what the hell do we do now? We have two Jinchuriki. And yeah, they still have two Jinchurikis. They still have Yagito and Gaara. So they kind of just bring back and just seal the two tails and one tails back into Yagito, and Gaara pain does bring them back with the hell statue and all that. And they're brought back to life. They're kind of knocked down conscious, and Obito just brings them back to their villages. Conqueror's like, Gaara. Gaara wakes up and is like, what the hell just happened to me? Gaara's body kind of aged back to like 14 years old now. And yeah. And Yagato was found with her team and all that. And they're like, what? They kind of let us at. We got tricked and all that. The Akatsuki. By the Akatsuki, we are. It's like, dear Rakaya Kazukage, we've been tricked, so we decided to bring back the Jinchuriki to you. Their start a war, and doesn't mean we get to take them back again and kill them fully. So yeah, that happens. And so, yeah, that happens. Instead of making the Akatsuki in this one, I'm not speaking the narrator. Instead of making the Akatsuki bad in this one, I'm actually gonna bring different villains or make up different villains, because I'm thinking of bringing the Akatsuki into the Leaf Village. So that's why Naruto explained if he can bring the Akatsuki into the Leaf Village, since they already figure out the traitor, someone that wanted to destroy that whole world, someone that wanted to bring someone that was sealed a long time ago and wanted to destroy the whole world. And that person is now sealed forever as stone. And Donzo thinks about it, and then he says, fine, if the Akatsuki do attack, then I might have to kill them. Or, yeah. So yeah, they're kind of allies with the Akatsuki, so, Itachi is kind of still, well, he got reverted by sickness, and so he doesn't have the sickness anymore. And so, yeah. And so all of the Akatsuki are now just going to the village now. Every single one, like everyone in the whole Akatsuki and all that. Except for Black Zetsu and White Zetsu. And so that's happening. And I'm thinking of leaving it right here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here. Okay, next part is gonna be part 8, I think so. And also, today I'm also still gonna do the other what if that I did yesterday, like night, and I'm kind of tired. I can't do it like midnight also because I have school tomorrow, and I kind of woke up late yesterday. My parent was pissed. Yeah, so, yeah. So have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato this, potato that.